everyone, I'm Mark Sievers and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited. My new cookbook, French Omelets, Your New House Meal, is finally here. And to celebrate the launch of my new book, I'm going to share with you a recipe for my $1 million omelet. It is the most glamorous omelet out there, I promise you. And surprisingly, even though it has this name, $1 Million Omelette, it's actually made with ingredients that you can find online and in your grocery store. So don't get scared. I'll tell you more about that later. But first, we're going to prepare a creme fraiche sauce to serve alongside of the omelet. This really kind of amps up that luxe factor. So let me show you exactly what I have overhead. So I have a medium bowl here, and I have some heavy cream that's at room temperature. It's really important that the heavy cream and essentially this beautiful creme fraiche that I'm going to add into it are at room temperature, or they'll never mix in. I'm using Vermont Creamery creme fraiche, my favorite creme fraiche in the States. And as you can see, when you mix it all up, it becomes an instant, beautiful sauce. So to that, I'm also going to add let's add some Parmesan cheese. I need 4 tablespoons of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. This is going to add a nice, spicy kick. The creme fraiche has a little bit of tartness, the heavy cream is a little sweet, and the Parmesan cheese is a little spicy. So it's kind of all of the layers that make up many of us. And a little bit of salt, about 1/4 teaspoon, and of course some freshly cracked black pepper. All of these measurements are at marksievers.com, so I will link this entire recipe, so don't worry. And then, this is perfect. Give it a little taste here. So good. So for now, I'm going to pour this into just a little pitcher. Let's see if I can do this without a spoon. Whoa, I did it. So I'm going to put this aside. And I'm going to serve this alongside with my $1 million omelet. So let me take you through the process of making my $1 million omelet. Come to the kitchen. Okay, so now it's time to make the base of the $1 million omelet, which of course is a French omelet. So there's really no difference to the preparation or my 30-second technique of how to make the omelet. It's just about swapping out one ingredient, and that is swapping out regular butter for Urbani white truffle butter. If you've never seen Urbani white truffle butter, you can get it in grocery stores. You can also order it online at urbani.com. It is butter infused with luxury. White truffles have the most beautiful, fragrant, and really earthy flavor, and it adds the perfect amount of luxuriousness into butter into my $1 million omelet. So let me give you a little overhead of exactly what I have going on. So I have a 10-inch saute pan set over medium heat. I'm back to using my favorite omelet pan from Calphalon. I love it. It's the Calphalon Contemporary pan. And then all of my French omelets start with 2 extra large room temperature eggs. And I'm gonna beat these up with 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt and 1/4 teaspoon of freshly cracked black pepper. And the key is to not incorporate too much air into these. What you want to do is make sure that you beat them enough so that the whites and the yolks are fully incorporated. And the best way to tell is when, just what I was doing, when you run your fork or your whisk into the center of the eggs, if it doesn't have any resistance, they're pretty much perfectly beaten. So let's see, that's perfect. And you'll be able to tell when you're doing this at home, you'll feel the difference right away. Then of course we need a fabulous plate. So I have a gorgeous leopard plate with a little gold trim. Why am I using gold trim? Well, we'll have to see it later on in the video. So I have high heat, the pan is nice and hot. I'm gonna scoop about 1 tablespoon of Urbani white truffle butter right into the pan. Immediately, as that butter hits the heat, the whole kitchen is filled with the aroma of beautiful white truffles from Urbani. So just like my regular 30-second technique for a French omelet, I'm just watching the butter, making sure that it's not getting browned, and just watching for the bubbles to kind of subside a little bit. And then all of a sudden you'll hear the butter go a little quiet. And that's when you pour in your beaten eggs right into the center of the pan. I'm going to let that sit for 5-6 seconds, just until the edges start to cook, and then I'm just going to start swirling my pan. And what this is doing is cooking the eggs perfectly, as you can see. And then I'm just going to jerk the pan a few times, let the omelet fold onto itself, and voila, that is my perfect French omelet. Invert the pan right onto the plate. The omelet will fall right off perfectly into place. I just love that. This never gets old. So let's go back out into the island here and get the rest of this omelet built. So how fabulous. Perfect French omelet in 20-30 seconds. There's no chicer meal you can put on the table for one person or for a group of 8 in minutes that is better than this, I promise you. So we're going to make this now super luxurious, and I want to add some Urbani black truffle salt. Salt infused with truffles, perfect for this. Not a lot, just a little bit, just to kind of give that little salty and well-rounded truffle flavor. And then I have some black truffle oil. I'm going to pour this gorgeous oil onto this. Not a lot, again. This is a little goes a long way with truffle products, especially from Urbani. They are the leader in importing Italian truffles. So this is really, really fabulous. And then we're going to shave some beautiful burgundy truffles right on top. And what I love about this is that because truffles are really kind of pungent, you don't need a lot to add a lot of flavor. So one truffle will really get you through 2 omelets. So you can really amp up the luxe factor here with not millions of dollars, just making it look like millions of dollars. So look at how gorgeous that is. You see all of these beautiful truffles? Look how fabulous, right? And then we're going to add a little bit of extraness, some gorgeous gold leaf. This is edible gold leaf. You can buy it online. You can buy it in even some cookware shops or some bake shops. But that just adds a gorgeous little touch. And then a little bit of my creme fraiche sauce just right around, just a little bit, just like that. Et voila, my $1 million omelet featuring Urbani truffles. Head over to marcsievers.com for this full written recipe, and of course check out urbani.com where you can purchase all of the products from today. I'll link them all in the description below, and I hope to see you really soon. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and of course, hit the little notification bell so you're notified of new videos as soon as they post. I clearly have some eating to do. Bye, guys.